Missed y'all. It was weird not going live, and I was kind of hoping I would be home on Sunday to go live. That did not happen. Y'all, I got stuck behind this accident on 20 for over 4 hours. All right, so we're gonna do the Woodland Ruffle tonight. So we're gonna cut 35 inches. This was a kit, but it is sold out. But we do have the sign. The sign's in the shop. All right, let's see if I can see myself here. There we go. All right. So how have y'all been? Y'all been doing anything exciting? Oh, and happy St. Patrick's Day. Did anybody forget to wear green today? I almost did, but my husband said, "Are you going to wear green?" I was like, yeah, I guess I better. Whoops. But that's okay. I think I'm kind of past the point of somebody pinching me, right? Okay. So this is our sign. It says, you were my mother first, now you are my forever friend. So it's a Mother's Day. Oh no, you're getting over the shingles? Oh no. Okay. We have a turquoise mesh with the pink stripes. And we have some pink mesh with a little tinsel in it. I love this mesh. I love both of these meshes. I've used this mesh several times this year with the blue. I just can't help myself. My kits are always $42. Always the same. All right, so let's kind of zoom in. Okie dokie. Bella is on the couch. She's kind of hiding back there. Can't really see her. Oh, I have to show y'all. I have to show you what I brought back from my retreat. Melissa brought me designer tails. Oh my gosh, how cute are they? Aren't they cute? I'm so excited. So we're going to have to whip those out next time and use them. I'm glad you feel better. I've had those. I am working on a new kit, I promise. It should be out soon. I have a couple of ideas I thought would be fun to do something, you know, different than we haven't normally done. All right, so I cut these at, let me move this over. I cut these at 35 inches. I'm going to curl it 1, 2, 3. Throw a little clip on there, flip it around. And then 1, 2, 3. And then you just go straight up the center doing your ruffle. So just push it up just like you normally do. Can you see that? So we have the ruffle and the curl. And then we just place where we're pinched, right face up so that you can see those curls. Oh, let me show you the ribbons. So we have this ribbon, this ribbon. This ribbon's in my shop. Y'all, I'm obsessed with this. I'm a little obsessed with rickrack. I missed y'all too. And then we have the Paisley. Oh my gosh, look at the Paisley. Oh, I love this Paisley. And then we have the mother one. So it says mother in several different languages. I just thought it was really cute. I will promise I will let y'all know when the next retreat is available. It'll probably be in September. So I'm going to put something heavy down here just to hold it open a little bit. So you just roll it. You want to roll it at least a good 3 times. Happy Wednesday. Oh no, did you have your second shot today? I really didn't feel anything until 2 days after. Hey CT. So maybe you'll just get yours over with and it'll be done. Although all I had was I was tired. Okay, so we put it on. we spread it out just like that. Let's put our ribbons on. All right. So I put the paisley with the pink. With the blue. You think I might, maybe I'm like out of practice or something. Okay. I don't think so. I talked a lot at the retreat. Y'all, I came home and my voice was like hoarse from talking so much. And my face was sore from smiling so much. But it was so much fun. Absolutely so much fun. Okay, so I'm going to spread them out. We had so much fun. We did a swag, a flower arrangement in a little umbrella. We did a grapevine, and we did a regular mesh wreath. Oh, and we painted the little popsicles for that mesh wreath. So, okay. We just put the ribbons on right on top. I do not open my ties back up. Then I'm just going to trim them off and tuck them right behind. Doesn't mean you can't let your ties show. I just don't. For one thing, it's going to make sure that mesh is never going to come out. Okay. Y'all, yeah, we ship pretty fast. Usually the same day, unless we're missing something. And then we usually contact you. The Ladybug kits are mailing as the orders come in. So if you ordered, like if you're in the monthly club, if yours came on, let's say, the 20th last month, it'll come on the 20th this month. So it just does the same day every month. So if you haven't gotten it, that's probably why. And we ship every day, except of course Saturday and Sunday. We don't ship those days. Only I work the weekends. I let my ladies off on the weekends. So we just keep doing the same thing. Now you can, y'all, I stink it this way, but we're gonna look at it. You can pull it out like this, and you can do it on the sides like this, and then ruffle across. That is not my favorite way to do it. Clearly, not my favorite way. It is okay though. You can do it that way. If that works for you, do it. Because what works for me may not work for you. Right, Bella? Okay, so let's put the ribbons in on these. The rolls are 35 inches. You mean these work wreaths? Everyone is out of work wreaths. I wish I could tell you different. The mesh came from my wholesaler. So we just tuck it back and then spread out our ribbons. You can also spread out these two in the front and these two on the side. That also looks really cute, especially when you're taking pictures. If you want to get really good pictures, this really helps a lot. If you just kind of pull them out front. What you eating out there? Your fortune cookie? Yeah. Okay. I hear wrappers going on out there. Okay. All right. Just like that. Let's see how you can pull this out front. And then kind of have these to the side. Okay. Whoop. I just like to put something heavy. I like to use my chip clip. I like to do that because it's more precise. So I just roll it 3 times, and then I just do like my normal ruffle. It is normal for these edges to go like this. Okay, because you are creating a ruffle. You're going to end up with something that looks like this. So it's totally normal that there's some variation on the side. So if that's what yours looks like, that's not wrong. I was thinking that the next retreat, I think we're going to do a tree topper bow. Wouldn't that be fun? I think that would be fun. I thought it would be fun. Yeah. Oh, and we had a visit from Lee Cavender. Very excited. She showed everybody some bow tips. That was sweet. Yep, very exciting. Yeah, Carolina Pottery has them. That's about the only place left. I'll tell you that. And those probably won't last long. Okay. Yeah, we shipped. Yep. Me and my girls. Yeah, the warehouse is right over that way, past my table. Yep, it sure is. That's where my boys hang out while I'm live. And Bella, of course, sleeps on the couch behind me. She is a girl of comfort. Yep, we ship fast. So everyone is out of work, Reese, because of everything that's been going on in California. So all that stuff comes into the California harbors. At first they had COVID problems, and then they had a strike. So all the boats have been sitting out there in the water, and they're having trouble getting them in and getting them moved to where they need to be. So that would be why. It stinks, right? It's very frustrating. That's okay. It's not the only thing you can use, right? You can still use swags. You can use evergreens. You can use Dollar Tree frames. You can use rails. Tons of stuff you can do your wreaths with. So don't stress too much. There's still mesh and ribbon around, so as long as there's, and florals, as long as there's those, we're good. What's a great idea? Yeah, I know, right? I do too, Amanda. It's frustrating. Yeah, I have a whole bunch of wreath frames sitting out there. Alrighty. Who would have thought that would be the thing that we run out of? You know? I would have thought we'd run out of mesh or ribbon. Nope. My retreat was wonderful. It was so much fun. So much fun. There's a whole bunch of pictures on Facebook. Casey made a slideshow. I'll have to post it so y'all can see it. It was fun. It was a lot of fun, y'all. Very tiring, but so much fun. It's a lot of work. Let me just tell you. Anytime someone puts on a retreat, it is a lot of work. It's a lot of planning. It's a lot of keeping everything organized. But it is wonderful. Who was more glad to see me? My family or Bella? It was a toss-up, I think. Y'all, I didn't get home until 11 o'clock at night because I dropped off Cece, and then right after I dropped her off, I got stuck behind this horrible accident, and I was there for over 4 hours. And I couldn't, there was no way for me to get off of the highway because I had this big trailer behind me. So I didn't get home till after 11, so my husband was asleep. But even he got up. Bella went absolutely bonkers. And my boys ran down to see me. They were happy. And my sister came and waited and raided my warehouse while I was gone. Yeah, they didn't take much, just a couple little things my great nieces found that they just had to have. I know Dollar Trees are getting hard to find too. I know it. I know, it's crazy. It is totally crazy. We do have a lot of ribbon and sign sets that we've been listing. So, your husband would never get up to see you? I can't believe that, Teresa. Mine did. He was very happy I was home. Because he had to do the mama stuff. Although my sister was there to do the daughter stuff, so I did. I had such a good time. Yeah. I got myself some cowboy boots. How funny is that? They're so cute. They have turquoise on them. I'll have to wear them sometime. So we got the bottom done. Look how cute that is. See, isn't that cute with the ribbons pulled out like that? Okay. So we're going to go to the top. So we're just going to open the top up. This just helps you so that you're not trying to open it and put things in at the same time. Because trust me, that is not fun. Those are just the little things you learn after you've been doing it a lot. Okay. Isn't that right, Bella? They are so cute. Ooh. You gonna talk him into making your wreath frames? Hey, you know y'all can use grapevines for wreath frames. Did you know that? We may have to do one of those so I can show you what I'm talking about. Thank you for stars. Yeah, you can use pipe cleaners or ties, and you can put it right on the grapevine. Now, it'll be a little heavier. However, it looks cute. Hey, Charlie and Sophia. I know. I'm obsessed with all this Paisley ribbon that's out. It's so cute. Isn't it funny how things come back? Oh, there it is. I was wondering why that didn't look right. On the top, you want to make sure it doesn't squash down on the bottom. It's, this one is 15 to 24 inch. All that really means is when you're done, it's 24 inches. Yep, 24 inches. That's pretty much the normal size. Now you can get them smaller. The actual frame itself is 15 inches. The one from the Dollar Tree is 14 inches, and then there's another one that is 10 inches. So all of those actually come out pretty similar in size. The big difference is the elevation. I'll show you what I mean. Okay. Let me see. I think I might have a Dollar Tree one. Yes, I do. Okay. So look here. Let me show you this real quick. This is a Dollar Tree frame, and what you can see is it's flat. So when it's flat, it's not going to get a lot of dimension off of it. This is the smaller one I was talking about that has the 13-inch frame, but you will get pretty close to this size because of the elevation. This, hold on, let me pull it out. These are all my kits down here to make for y'all. This is a 15-inch, so this is what we're working on. So you can see it's larger. It's the largest of them, but you'll actually get pretty similar just using the 13-inch because it has that elevated frame on it. So hopefully that helps you kind of know where, you know, what direction to go in. The Paisley ribbon came from my wholesaler. You could check Trendy Tree and Craft Outlet, Deco Exchange. They may have some of that Paisley. Okay. So we do the exact same thing, tie it on. The only difference is I'm going to put the 2.5-inch ribbon in the direction that the opening of my mesh is in because it's a bigger area and that 2.5 inch is going to fit better. I need my other ribbon. Oh, I know what I was going to do. I was going to trim this off. I forgot what I was doing for a second. See, that's what happens when I talk too much. I wish I did have frames to sell. I'm trying to get them. I'm waiting and waiting. I'm waiting. I'm trying. They'll get here eventually. Alrighty. There we go. Alright. So we just go on to the next two. You see how when you do it, when you do the mesh, then the ribbon, then the mesh, then the ribbon, you're not stopping. You're not going all the way around and then coming all the way back around. It's more efficient. I am into efficiency. That is the accountant in me. I can't help it. It's just kind of how I am. I have an accountant's mind, so I'm always trying to figure out how to do it more efficiently. There you go. You can get the Dollar Tree frames at Michael's. It looks like they probably won't be $1, but they probably won't be a lot more. I know Hobby Lobby has some frames. They are flat like the Dollar Tree ones, but they're a little bit larger. However, it's something. But we'll have to do one on a grapevine so I can show you. I know there are 35 ships waiting to be unloaded. Isn't that sad? And all these companies, they don't have anything to sell. It's a bad situation. That's bad for everyone. I just hate that. I hope we never see one of these again in our lifetimes. Thank you, Betty. I don't remember who bought Michael's out. I know they're not in good shape. Y'all, one of the reasons I picked pink on this is because it's my mother's favorite color. Yeah, well, why do you think I'm playing with ribbon now and not doing accounting all day anymore? My mind still works that way. That doesn't mean I want to do that all day. I got burnt out. I did it too many years. I had a very long career as a CPA, but I'm still a CPA, but I don't do that anymore. Now I just help people learn how to open and run a successful business, which, let me tell you, is a whole lot more fun. I don't mind doing accounting for them. Yes, I did, Karen. We're working on it. Okay. All right. Got that one. I love how the ribbon does up at the top like this. I do. If you're starting to see shredding on your mesh, make sure your rotary cutter is very sharp. Like, change out the blade. That makes a huge difference. Hey, Susan! It does. It makes a huge difference. It can be the difference between your mesh fraying and not fraying. And also remember, you can tuck the ends under. So right here we're doing the Woodland Ruffle. So you're not going to have fraying on this method because you're tucking that end under. So when you have fraying, just tuck your ends under. You don't have to make a curl like this, but just tuck them under enough to get it under there so you can't see it. I threw it on the floor. The only bad thing about these frames is these little tinsel things get everywhere. But they're nice. I do too, thank you. I love the colors. It's a very good color combination. And our little splash of extra colors, the green, of course. And this wonderful ribbon ties them all in together. Can't beat it. All right, we're on our last two. Do I ever heat seal mesh? Yes. If I'm making a flower, I do. But that's the only time. I do. I think the only time I've ever shown it was when I did a flower a few years ago. I did a flower. I do have another one planned though. Oh, and I have a horse one planned. But we're not going to use mesh on the horse. We're going to use a garland because I think that'll be fun. Yep. Oh, we've done ribbon-only wreaths. I like those. Those are fun. A couple different ways you can do them. Okay, last one. So on this last one, you have to make sure to ruffle on both sides. Y'all, look how full this is. Can you see? Okay. All right. You just want to make sure you don't squash the bottom. Okay, let's put our ribbons in. Yes, I will sell the patriotic sign. It's sold out, so we'll list it tomorrow. I just forgot. I haven't listed it yet because I was out of town. It sold out while I was gone. That one went fast. Really fast. I do have some new patriotic mesh, but I don't think I have enough to do another kit. Hey, Ashley. Okay. There we go. Yeah. Look at all that. See all that blue? See how this stuff kind of comes off? That's kind of why I prefer the skinnier ones. But y'all beggars can't be choosers. There aren't any skinny ones out right now. So we just have to live with what we got. Okay, see, look how full that is. See, and isn't it pretty? You can see all of the little ruffles in it. So it gives it a nice, full, different kind of look. See how full that is? Awesome. All right. It is time for a bow. Oh, and I will be doing this one soon. Somebody asked me about this. So, yes, I am going to do this one. I will for sure let y'all know when. Okay. Let's get all this mess off. Okay, so let's look at our sign real quick. So here's our sign. This looks so cute. I love this saying. Have y'all ever heard that before? You were my mother first, now you are my forever friend. I think that is so sweet. I like that. Alright, so let me move all this stuff over. It's a hot mess in here. Okay. Alright. Now. Okay. Let's do a Lisa bow. I feel like doing a Lisa bow. Okay. So, we're going to do about a 9-inch tail. We'll just drop it down in there. I'm twisting in the middle. I am going to do this slightly different. Okay, so out to the 6-inch. Right there. 6-inch again. 6 again. Alright, here's where it's different. I'm going to put both of the tails out in the front. And I am cutting them a little bit different length. So this one's more like a 12-inch. This one's like an 8-inch. So here's the big thing with the Lisa bow. I don't know who's texting me. That's Tori. Okay. When you start, you want to put your tails on the opposite side that you started it. So we started our tails on this side, so our tails go on this side. This is just how you make sure that the bow evens out correctly. Okay. Really, this is a 3-loop bow, just alternating loops. That's what the difference is. So the 3-loop bow's been out forever, but alternating it is the new part. Well, I mean, it's not that new. Lisa did it a while back. but doing it alternating like this is what's new. Okay? So see, we have short and long. Okay? Alright. This time, I'm going to do a little bit shorter of a loop. So I want to do like a 5-inch loop. Okay, 5-inch. I'm just kind of moving my bow so I can see where the 5 is. Okay. There we go. Let's see if this match. Yeah. Okay. Trim that off. So we go back to this side again. Okay. All my ladies are texting me. I don't know if they're watching or I don't know. Okay. There. So see how you end up with 2 loops on one side, 1 loop in the tails on the other side. Okay. But you want to make sure that it is not larger than the one below it. There we go. Okay. Alright, we'll just trim it off. So now we're going to take a zip tie, run it under one side. So see, there's 2 ways you can do this bow. Okay, you can put the tails on alternating sides. It kind of looks like a spider. Or you can put the tails on one side where it's kind of look more like a traditional. It just has a little bit different look in the bow itself. So let's get pipe cleaner out. Okay, I'll pull it out. Alright, so you can see where the indentation is. So I'm just going to hold it lightly on one side and pull it around. Otherwise, my loops are going to go for a ride with my zip tie. I don't want that to happen. Then I'll just kind of pull it out a little bit. I'm going to pull my tails out front like this. I'm just going to kind of lightly pull these out. So you see how you have 2 loops, 1 loop, 2 loops, 1 loop, 1 loop, 2 loops, 1 loop, 2 loops. So everything kind of fits out together. That one looks a little long. This one, this one. There we go. All right, here we go. Run our tie under there. Then we're going to pull it. I did make the sign. I sure did. Okay, so I pull it real tight. And then we're going to break the bow. So what does that mean? You see how it gets all kind of lumped right here? That's what we're doing. We're taking it and we're twisting it and pulling it out from being stuck in that center. And sometimes you really have to pull at it to get it out, but you can. That's the whole point of breaking the bow. I don't know why that one loop wants to stick out. There we go. All right. It also allows you to move the loops where you want them to be, because they'll want to fight you a little bit. You see how cute that is? All right. So we've got all these tails that we can get curling. You can move the tails side to side so that it doesn't look like they're stuck together. You can put like a short one over here and a long one over here so that it doesn't look like you did that on accident. And then you can kind of have a variation of long and the short. Okay. What that does is it allows you to have the long look without having so many tails that they overlap each other, which can get to be a royal pain, right? So when you have so many and they're overlapping each other, it's hard to see it. So that's why I just tie it on right where the opening, so here's the opening of the mesh. I just run it around there. I tie it. Thank you. I like it too. All right. So get it on. Now we can fluff again. So don't feel like you cannot pull and fluff all of this, because you can. You can move them around. See, this is what I like about the Lisa bow. See how it has a kind of a different look? And then we can curl up our tails. I like to use my thumbs and just go right up the center, kind of loosely weaving it around my thumb. Then pull it out like that. I'm going to put this one over on this side, this one on that side. There we go. See how we have kind of some long, some short. Whoops, I pulled that one out. This is also super cute. If you want to put stuff in the bow, this is a great bow to do that. Thank you. Oh yeah, if I don't have any kits, I always have mystery kits, y'all. And they come with a frame. Alright, so this is it with the bow. Ooh, look at that bow. Oh, that's pretty. And you see how you can really see the stuff that's underneath because we made this smaller. So because we made this smaller, then you can see the loops on the bottom. Alright, let's get our sign. Okay. Let's get our little hole puncher. Thank you. I would add flowers. Yes, absolutely. I don't know if I have any oh wait, I have a few. Let me see. So these aren't precisely the colors I would use, but yes, you could put flowers in it like this. You could just take it, make a little hook, just kind of put some flowers in it. See how cute that would be? I would want flowers that kind of worked a little better. Yes, I could make the same sign and replace it with daughter. Yes, absolutely. So see how you could just add, you could also put them in the bow. That's my favorite thing to do. Put them in the bow. See that? Ooh, I like that. Okay. All right, let's put our sign in. I'm telling you, these little things get everywhere. Okay. So I punched 4 holes in the corners. We're just going to clip off the wire. I cut about 20 inches on my wire. Okay. I pull it out a good 3 times. And this is, I like to get my wire for the signs on a paddle. I just find there's a lot more on it. Here we go. So, right there. And then I just kind of double them up. Yes, absolutely. That is exactly why I did that video with just one mesh. If y'all haven't seen it, I actually did I've done 2 videos using only one mesh of ribbon so that you can still make something when supplies are so limited. I even did one with only 2 rolls of ribbon too, with leftover ribbon. 1 roll of mesh, 2 ribbons. and it came out awesome. One was a watermelon, which I think is gone. Yep, that one is gone. And one was an Easter bunny. Okay. There are other ways, too, that you can make it with just one. I promise I will get around to showing y'all. I'm working on making a series of videos. Alright, so we got our sign. So we can do it kind of in the middle, like right here. I like that. Let's do that. So all I'm going to do is take my wire, I'm going to run it right in between my mesh and just tie it right to the frame. That works out best. It's so much easier than trying to find a place to put it in. If you can't go through the mesh, it's not going to hurt the mesh. You can actually push your wire down right through that mesh. It's not going to hurt it. You can push pipe cleaners down through your mesh. It is not going to hurt your mesh. Your mesh already has holes in it. So it's not going to do anything. Push it right down through there. If you're starting to struggle, just push it down. You're not going to see it. Thank you. Okay, and then you can just kind of strategically move your ribbons, and then you won't even see where that wire went. So you can see right here, this is where I put my wire right here. Okay. This one, I'll kind of run right through the middle and right to the frame. See, and then when I push the bow back, it just hides it. Very easy to hide where your wire is. Thank you for the stars. Y'all are so sweet. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. Okay. Okay. We got one more. Once again, I'm just going to kind of sneak it in the middle. Just kind of around all my mesh and stuff. It's not going to matter. You're not going to be able to see it. And then I just go right to the frame. You always want to tie it to the frame because it is going to be the one thing that is not going to break off of your wreath. So it's the steadiest part. Alright, there we go. It's done. There we are. So everything on there is sturdy. I always, if you've watched me before, you know, I always shake my wreaths. You have to do the Lori shake because you always want to make sure nothing's going to fall off. Because if you're going to hang it on your door, if you're going to send it to someone, you for sure want to make sure it's not going to fall off. I'm trying to find that other wire to trim. I know I have it. Where is it? Oh, there it is. So this is where my wire is. Here, here, here. There's my bow. There we go. All trimmed off. Make sure you do all of the stuff with your wreath before you finish. Otherwise, it's hard to remember to come back and fix it later. Take it from experience. I can tell you, I get so frustrated at myself that I hadn't gone back and clipped off the little ends. Thank you. I'm so glad y'all like it. I think this one will be going home to my mother. Thank you. So I plan to have a video out on Friday, and I will be live on Sunday, sooner if I can fit it in. Oh, I wish you was too, Cynthia. And of course now it's time to take the boys to McDonald's, because that's our deal. They come, they hang out, I take them to McDonald's. It's a good deal. It's a good deal for both of us. Right? Thank you. All right, y'all have a wonderful night, and I will see you guys on Sunday if